Let's be very clear. In high-hazard industries, major accidents are almost never random events. They're system failures. And just one failure at a facility that handles hazardous chemicals can lead to fatalities, catastrophic environmental damage, and the complete loss of an asset. And that is exactly why Process Safety Management, or PSM, exists. It's the engineered framework that's built to prevent these massive events by design, not by luck. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what PSM actually is, how its 14 core elements work together as a system, and why you absolutely have to treat it as a living, breathing part of your operation, not just a paperwork exercise. All right, let's get into it.
You know, to really understand why PSM is so critical, you have to look at where it came from. This wasn't a system that was just dreamed up in a boardroom somewhere. It was forged from industrial tragedy. It's a direct response to catastrophic failures that showed everyone, in the most painful way imaginable, that a better system was desperately needed.
When you look at events like the Bhopal gas tragedy or the Phillips petroleum explosion, we're talking about a staggering loss of life. These incidents just laid bare the horrific consequences of failures in hazard analysis, in maintenance, and in emergency response. These were not minor mistakes, they were total systemic breakdowns. It was in response to this that OSHA finally issued its PSM standard back in 1992, creating a formal, proactive mandate for safety.
So what is it exactly? Well, the formal definition is a comprehensive management system designed to prevent catastrophic releases of hazardous chemicals. Now, the most important word in that entire definition is system. This is not just a collection of rules or procedures, it is a holistic, integrated framework. And here's a really crucial distinction. A lot of people confuse process safety with traditional occupational safety, but they're fundamentally different. Occupational safety is all about protecting individual workers from things like slips, trips, and falls. Process safety, on the other hand, is about protecting the integrity of the entire process to prevent those low-frequency but incredibly high-consequence events, the fires, the explosions, the toxic releases that can impact the whole facility and even the surrounding community.
And that right there is the fundamental shift in thinking. PSM moves us away from just telling people to be careful. Instead, it engineers safety right into the design of the process, into how it's operated and how it's maintained. It's a proactive and highly disciplined approach.
All right, so let's get into the nuts and bolts of PSM, the 14 elements. The best way to get your head around them is to group them by what they do. And we have to start with the foundation, which is having a deep technical understanding of your process.
It all begins with something called Process Safety Information, or PSI. Simply put, you cannot manage a risk you don't fully understand. That means you have to have complete and accurate data on your chemicals, your technology, and all your equipment. Then, you take that information and you use it in a process hazard analysis, or PHA. This is where your team systematically uses structured methods like a HAZOP study to figure out what could possibly go wrong, so you can identify those potential failures long before they have a chance to become a reality.
Okay, so once you have a solid handle on the hazards, the next piece of the puzzle is all about the people who are running the process day in and day out.
This group is about having clear, written operating procedures for every single phase of operation: startup, normal running, shutdown, and emergencies. It's about making sure everyone has the right training so they are truly competent in their roles. And this one is absolutely critical. It requires active employee participation. The operators and technicians on the front lines, they know the real-world risks better than anyone, and their involvement is just essential.
Next up, let's talk about the physical assets. Look, a process is only ever as safe as the equipment that contains it. So this next group of elements is all about making sure that your hardware is reliable.
Mechanical integrity is the core of this. It's a rigorous program to make sure your equipment is always fit for service. We're talking about systematic inspection, testing, and proactive maintenance to prevent failures in your most critical equipment, your vessels, your piping, your safety systems. This also means you have to strictly control high-risk work, like welding, through a hot work permit system. And finally, you have to hold your contractors to the exact same high safety standards as your own people. Because a risk is a risk, it doesn't matter who's performing the work.
You know, a safety system that never changes quickly becomes an unsafe system. Processes evolve, and that's why PSM has this incredibly powerful set of elements built around managing change and making sure the organization actually learns from its experiences.
Think of this as a continuous learning loop. It starts with management of change, or MOC. This is your gatekeeper.
It ensures that any change, no matter how small it seems, gets formally reviewed for any new risks it might introduce. Then, a pre-startup safety review, or PSSR, acts as that final, critical checkpoint before any new or modified equipment goes online. Now, when things do go wrong, a deep incident investigation is crucial, not to place blame, but to find the true root causes. And finally, regular compliance audits are how you check yourself, how you verify the whole system is working the way you designed it to.
And finally, after all of that, even with the best prevention systems in the world, you have to be ready for the worst-case scenario.
This last element demands a robust, well-documented, and most importantly, a frequently drilled emergency plan. And it has to be coordinated with your local first responders, because when an emergency does happen, a fast, practiced, and effective response is completely non-negotiable.
So I want to be really clear about this. These 14 elements are not just a checklist you can tick off. Their real power comes from how they connect and reinforce each other. You see, a weakness in one area, let's say mechanical integrity, will completely undermine the strength of another, like your operating procedures. If you view this as just a compliance exercise, you are missing the entire point of the system.
And that brings us to the engine that really drives all of this. Because you can have a perfectly written PSM manual, binders full of procedures, but all of it is basically useless without the right culture and mindset to bring it all to life.
It really boils down to three things that make PSM work. First, visible leadership commitment, where safety is clearly prioritized over production, always. Second, genuine employee engagement, where everyone in the facility feels a true sense of ownership for safety. And third, a continuous improvement mindset, that relentless drive to always get better, to find and reduce risk.
Now, as a master black belt, this is where I see a really powerful connection. The Six Sigma DMAIC cycle, that's define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. It's a perfect framework for systematically improving your process safety. It gives you that data-driven methodology you need to really identify risks, analyze their root causes, and then implement controls that are actually sustainable for the long haul.
Okay, so let's pull all of this together and recap the most important takeaways here.
Number 1, PSM exists for one primary reason: to prevent catastrophic system failures, not minor workplace incidents. Number 2, the 14 elements are not separate items. They form a complete, interconnected system that has to work together. And finally, number 3, real success comes down to disciplined implementation that is driven by a strong safety culture and, most importantly, unwavering leadership.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to take back to your organization. Is your process safety management a living, breathing system that actively reduces risk every single day, or has it become a paperwork exercise done simply for compliance?
Now, if this is a journey you're on and you want support in assessing or improving your process safety systems, come visit us at sixsigmadsi.com. We help organizations combine these kinds of disciplined, data-driven methods with robust process safety to truly reduce risk and drive better performance.